Hey guys, I'm Greg. This is Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Review today. Got the big beer here. This is a Hoptimum. This is from Sierra Nevada, 2011 edition. Whole Cone Imperial IPA. A lot of good remarks, and a lot of good comments, and anybody that I've talked to that's had this said they like it, especially if you're a hophead. So this comes from the Sierra Nevada out of Chico, California. It's an American double Imperial IPA coming in at 10.40 ABV. This is a whopper. Be careful with this one. Drink this one at home because this one will get you in trouble. It's a big bottle too. If you drink more than one of these, you're drunk. You are. So this is limited limited edition brew. They only do this once a year as far as I know. The food pairing for this cuisine would be the barbecue, the cheeses, the peppery, blue, all your stronger cheeses. I always say this with these stronger IPAs, so any of the stronger cheeses will work with your stronger pale ales and your double IPAs. So if it's a strong cheese, even Limburger, it'll work. The glassware today we're going to use a duo glass. You could, the snifter, the oversized wine glass, the chalice, the glasses that promote the aromas like this. The beer is it says it can be cellared, being a 10% beer, 10.5% beer, but it's a hoppy beer, so it's going to lose that hop characteristics over time. It's not going to go bad. I mean, if you don't get to drink it, it'll still be all right, but it won't be quite as hoppy as it is now. So, without any further ado, let's get the cap off of this. See what we got. 2011. This is the first time I've not had this beer before. Let's get a little bit of head on this. I had somebody fussing at me because I didn't have enough head on the last beer that I did. There we go. You like it better? You want a big 2-3 finger head? There you go. This beer pours very clear. It is a very amber colored, almost a orangey, burnt orange color. I poured it super aggressively. Good 2 finger, maybe 2.5 finger of head. I don't like that much head, so I won't probably do that again. There's, for the people that like the large heads, there's your whopper heads. Still 2 finger, very big bubbles on it with that aggressive pour. So let me get a nose on this, see what we got. Oh, that smells so good. I don't get any alcohol notes on that. It's all hops and malts. Maybe just a 10. It's not much. Wow, grapefruit. A lot of hops there though. Very citrusy, piney. Wow. Let's give it a taste. A lot of hop presence up front. Kind of bitter on the back end. A lot of bittering hops on that beer. I don't know what the IBUs are. I don't have that listed here. Yeah, it is. I do have it listed here. It's 100 IBUs. That's why. Wow. That's why it's so bitter. 100 IBUs. If you like bitter beers, wow. This will do it for you. This will pin your ears back. 100 IBUs. That's probably the most IBUs in a beer I think I've had. You can't tell it's a 10.5% alcohol though. Wow. Wow, that's impressive. 100 IBUs. I don't think the human palate can taste anything more than 100 IBUs. So. Maybe 120. I'm not really sure on that. I'll have to do some research on that. Wow. First time I've ever had this. Pretty impressive. I like it. Strong beer though. Doesn't taste that strong, but it's 10.5 and I know it is, so be careful with this. It's right out of the fridge, it's 40 degrees. Let me give you a little more information here. The malt they use is a 2-row pale. Golden Promise, Munich, and Wheat. And the hops, they use a German Magnum for the bittering. And they use, for the aroma, they use Simcoe and a new proprietary hop. And they dry hop it with the same, the Simcoe and that new proprietary. And they torpedo hop it. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but they use a Citra and a Chinook hops to torpedo it. So I've never heard of that. This is the first beer that I researched and said they torpedo the beer. So I've got to find out more of what they mean by torpedoing the beer with hops. So if any of y'all know what that is, give me some comments. Let me know what torpedoing the beer with hops. I don't understand what that means. Being a home brewer too, I've never heard of that terminology. So I'm going to try to find out a little more. Probably should do a little more homework before I come on with this. But some of these beers, I do one every day, and I don't have a lot of time ahead of time to do this. So when I researched this, I said, well, maybe my subs know what that means. So if y'all know what that means, let me know. But anyway, this is right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. It's looking pretty good. It's pretty tasty beer. So I'm going to sip on this and share this a little bit, I believe, with the other half. And I'll be right back, and we'll do that final chug. So stick around. Looking good for this one. I like the Sierra Nevada stuff. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got this left in the glass. I've been sipping on this probably about an hour now. Drank the whole thing just about by myself. So got a good buzz going on here. It is an excellent IPA. It's a double IPA. It is a 9.5. I mean, it could be a 10. It could real easy be a 10, but I'm gonna give it a 9 on the scale. For a double IPA, it is everything that you want. It is hoppy, grapefruity, malty, 10 and almost 10.4, 10.5% just about. So it'll get you there. Be careful with this one. Drink this one at home. Final chug. Wow. That's good. That is good. That is definitely a 9.5. So I'm gonna give it a 9. That's an A on the scale tonight, guys. Let me know what you think. If you've had this beer, they do it once a year, according to what I have here. If it wasn't so bitter, that's what it's a little more bitter than I like it to be, but it's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty. Rate Beer gives this a 99 overall, and 97 in the scale, and Beer Advocate gives it an A-. So I'm gonna give it an A. It's a 9. I like Sierra Nevada stuff. They do some good work. It's just a little more bitter than I like. So if you like a bitter beer, you might love it. You might give it a 10. So if you've had it, let me know, guys. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to do something else. Come on back and we're going to do something.